This is the crossing of the staffs, which means that anybody that is not an officer above may come up to the podium. La Yasha'Allah, which means to Israel. Majim, which means to stand. Punyaki Dum, which means to turn, face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwithka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawur, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan, Lunawa, Lukum, Ko, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kwabawath Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kwabawath Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabayayanawa, Bonasaya 1, Abo, Abashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwith, Wa'ala, with the Parith, La Awalamyum Aman. This is the Lord's Prayer. In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Pray for the Hakak, for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Okashai, Nathanawa, Hakak, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, La Tahor, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, La Hakim, Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawath, Hatama Allah, Lagarshan, Bashim Yahushai, Dwar Aman. Pray for the power in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Pray for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh, wa Yahushai, Wan Yaka'ala, wa Alahayim, Matazavia, Alwap Yahana, Ha Alwapyum, Hazaranyum, Ha Kwadazayanyum, Ha Chayayim, wa Akhwathian, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, the water Aman. Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahoharium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Aizariah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Waratazah, Al-Yatan, Lamawat, Rogolka, Al Yanawum, Shamarka, Ana, La'a, Yanawum, Wala'a, Yashun, Shawamar, Yasha'alu, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazolka, Al, Yad, Yumyika, Yawamum, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Baya'ala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makol, Rai, Yashamar, Aknapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'afka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'aita, Wa'aid, Awalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, all Damayah, Lekah, all Thacharash, Wa'al, Thashakwat, all Kaya, Hana, Awayabuka, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Aimaka, Ya'ariyamwa, Sawada, Wayta, Yaitazawa, Al Tazapawanika, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakidum, Mongolia, Wala'a, Yazakor, Sham, Yasha'ala, Iwata, Kaya, Nawaitazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Baryath, Yakarathwa, Aholia, Adawam, Wayashamai, Alayum, Mawa'aba, Wahagorium, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Halashath, Ain, Yeshabiah, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawat, Aimum, Hayawat, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Selah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasa Yasara, Kayabian, Bonakaol, Kayashawan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La Dama, Shayatamwa, Nara, Yabmawa, Ka'ira, Wakaza Abba, Wakazabak, Wakazazol, Manai, Ko, Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Ah, Naawat, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagolgola, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rawaka, Ka'ash, Dabaira, Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Haryam, Khan, Dardakma, Basairika, Wabasa, Wapathka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakashwa, Shumka, Yahawah, Yabashwa, Wayaba'alwa, Idea, Ide, Wayakuparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shumka, Yahawah, Labarka, Al Yawan, Al, Kol, Ha'arataza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence, O my power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O my power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. At the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Israelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes, as Zeba, and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Prayer for the curses in the English. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Hasi Komitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, always, so be it. Sar, which means to turn. Shabia, which means to be seated. In 2 Samuel chapter 3 and verse 27 in the Blue Letter Bible, 2 Samuel chapter 3, verse 27. Wayashab, Abanar, Kabarawan, Wayatawa, Yawaab, All, Thawak, Hasha'ar, Ladabar, Athawa, Bashalia, Wayakawa, Wayakawa, Sham, Hashamash, Wayamath, Badama, Aisha, All, Akyawa, verse 28. Wayashamai, Dawada, Maakaria, Khan, Waya Amar, Nakya, Anakya, Wa Mamalakathya, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aid, Awalam, Madamya, Abanar, Ban, Nar, 29. Yaakov, Al, Ra'ash, Waya'aba, Wa'al, Kol, Bayath, Abayawa, Wa'al, Yakarath, Mabayath, Yawa'aba, Zab, Wa Matazarai, Wa Makzayak, Bapalak, Wanapal, Bakarab, Wakasar, Lakam, verse 30. Wayawaba, Wa Abayashia, Akyawa, Haragawa, La Abanar, Al, Ashar, Hamayath, Ath, Aisha'al, Akyam, Bagabayawan, Bamalakma, Pa, 31, Waya Amar, Dawada, All, Yawaab, sorry, Waya Abba, Wa All, Call, Ha'aim, Ashar, Athwa, Iowa, Bagadayakam, Wakagarwa, Shakyam, Wasapadwa, Lapanya, Abanar, Wahamalak, Dawada, Halak, Akaria, Hamama, 32, Wayakobarwa, Ath, Abanar, Bakhabarwan, Wayasha, Hamalak, Ath, Qual, sorry, Qualawa, Wayabak, All, Qubar, Abanar, Wayabakwa, Call, Ha'aim, Pa, it's 33, Wayaknan, Hamalak, All, Abanar, Wayamar, Hakmawath, Nabal, Yamawath, Abanar. Clap it up. All right. Gonna get it in the English. Second Samuel chapter 3, verse 27 in the English. And when Abner was returned to Hebron, Joab took him aside in the gate to speak with him quietly, and smote him there under the fifth rib, that he died for the blood of Asahel his brother. 28. And afterward, when David heard it, he said, I and my kingdom are guiltless before the Lord forever from the blood of Abner, the son of Ner. 29. Let it rest on the head of Joab and all his father's house, and let there not fail from the house of Joab one that hath an issue, or that is a leper, or that leaneth on a staff, or that falleth on the sword, or that lacketh bread. 30. So Joab and Abishai his brother slew Abner, because he had slain their brother Asahel at Gibeon in the battle. 31. And David said to Joab and to all the people that were with him, rend your clothes and gird you with sackcloth, and mourn before Abner. And King David himself followed the bier. 32. And they buried Abner at Hebron, and the king lifted up his voice and wept at the grave of Abner, and all the people wept. 33. And the king lamented over Abner and said, Died Abner as a fool dieth? 34. Thy hands were not bound, nor thy feet put into fetters. As a man falleth before wicked men, so fallest thou. And all the people wept again over him. 35. And when all the people came to cause David to eat meat while it was yet day, David sware, saying, So do God to me, and more also, if I taste bread or aught else till the sun be down. 36. And all the people took notice of it, and it pleased them, as whatsoever the king did pleased all the people. 37. For all the people and all Israel understood that day that it was not of the king to slay Abner, the son of Ner. 38. And the king said unto his servants, Know ye not that there is a prince and a great man fallen this day in Israel? 39. And I am this day weak, though anointed king, and these men, the sons of Zeruiah, be too hard for me. The Lord shall reward the doer of evil according to his wickedness. 2 Samuel chapter 4 and verse 1. And when Saul's son heard that Abner was dead in Hebron, his hands were feeble, and all the Israelites were troubled. Verse 2. And Saul's son had two men that were captains of bands. The name of the one was Baanah, and the name of the other Rechab, the sons of Ramon, a Beerothite of the children of Benjamin. For Barath also was reckoned to Benjamin. 3. And the Beerothites fled to Gedaim and were sojourners there until this day. 4. And Jonathan, Saul's son, had a son that was lame of his feet. He was 5 years old when the tidings came of Saul and Jonathan out of Jezreel. And his nurse took him up and fled. And it came to pass, as she made haste to flee, that he fell and became lame. And his name was Mephibosheth. 5. And the sons of Ramon, the Beerothite, Rechab and Baanah, went and came about the heat of the day to the house of Ishbosheth, who lay on a bed at night. 6. And they came thither into the midst of the house, as though they would have fetched wheat. And they smote him under the fifth rib, and Rechab and Baanah his brother escaped. 7. For when they came into the house, he lay on his bed in his bedchamber, and they smote him, and slew him, and beheaded him, and took his head, and gat them away through the plain all night. 8. And they brought the head of Ishbosheth unto David to Hebron, and said to the king, Behold, the head of Ishbosheth, the son of Saul, thine enemy, which sought thy life. And thy Lord hath avenged my Lord, the king, this day of Saul and of his seed. Verse 9. And David answered Rechab and Baanah, his brother, the sons of Ramon, the Beerothite, and said unto them, As the Lord liveth, who hath redeemed my soul out of all adversity. 10. When one told me, saying, Behold, Saul is dead, thinking to have brought good tidings, I took hold of him and slew him in Ziklag, who thought that I would have given him a reward for his tidings. 11. How much more when wicked men have slain a righteous person in his own house upon his bed? Shall I not therefore now require his blood of your hand and take you away from the earth? 12. And David commanded his young men, and they slew them, and cut off their hands and their feet, and hanged them up over the pool in Hebron. But they took the head of Ishbosheth and buried it in the sepulchre of Abner in Hebron. 2 Samuel chapter 5 and verse 1. Then came all the tribes of Israel to David unto Hebron, and spake, saying, Behold, we are thy bone and thy flesh. Verse 2. Also in time past, when Saul was king over us, thou was he that leadest out and broughtest in Israel. And the Lord said to thee, Thou shalt feed my people Israel, and thou shalt be a captain over Israel. 3. So all the elders of Israel came to the king to Hebron, and King David made a league with them in Hebron before the Lord, and they anointed David king over Israel. 4. David was 30 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 40 years. 15. In Hebron he reigned over Judah 7 years and 6 months, and in Jerusalem he reigned 30 and 3 years over all Israel and Judah. 6. And the king and his men went to Jerusalem unto the Jebusites. Oh yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a good start. Only thing is, where's that all black? Where's that all black? Even that's gray on the outside. God, I got switch it up. Oh, God. No, it's good seeing you though. Most High Christ. We are in 2 Samuel chapter 5 in verse 6. And the king and his men went to Jerusalem unto the Jebusites, the inhabitants of the land, which spake unto David, saying, Except thou take away the blind and the lame, thou shalt not come in hither. Thinking David cannot come in hither. 7. Nevertheless, David took the strong hold of Zion. The same is the city of David. 8. And David said on that day, Wheresoever getteth up to the gutter, and smitteth the Jebusites, and the lame, and the blind, that are hated of David's soul,
he shall be chief and captain. Wherefore they said, the blind and the lame shall not come into the house. 9. So David dwelt in the fort and called it the city of David. And David built round about from Milo and inward. 10. And David went on and grew great, and the Lord God of hosts was with him. 11. And Hiram, king of Tyre, sent messengers to David, and cedar trees, and carpenters, and masons, and they built David an house. 12. And David perceived that the Lord had established him king over Israel, and that he had exalted his kingdom for his people Israel's sake. 13. And David took him more concubines and wives out of Jerusalem after he was come from Hebron, and there were yet sons and daughters born to David. 14. And these be the names of those that were born unto him in Jerusalem: Shammua, and Shobab, and Nathan, and Solomon. 15. Abhar also, and Elishua, and Nepheg, and Japhia. 16. And Elishama, and Eliad, Eliadah, and Eliphalet. 17. But when the Philistines heard that they had anointed David king over Israel, all the Philistines came up to seek David, and David heard of it and went down to the hold. 18. The Philistines also came and spread themselves in the valley of Rephaim. 19. And David inquired of the Lord, saying, shall I go up to the Philistines? Wilt thou deliver them into mine hand? And the Lord said unto David, go up, for I will doubtless deliver the Philistines into thine hand. 20. And David came to Baal Perazim, and David smote them there, and said, the Lord hath broken forth upon mine enemies before me, as the breach of waters. Therefore he called the name of that place Baal Perazim. It's like it. 21. And there they left their images, and David and his men burned them. 22. And the Philistines came up yet again, and spread themselves in the valley of Rephaim. 23. And when David inquired of the Lord, he said, thou shalt not go up, but fetch a compass behind them, and come upon them over against the mulberry trees. 24. And let it be, when thou hearest the sound of a going in the tops of the mulberry trees, that then thou shalt bestir thyself, for then shall the Lord go out before thee to smite the hosts of the Philistines. That's just the men behind the podium, I imagine. La Yasha'Allah, which means to Israel. Bajim, which means to stand. Punya Haki Dum, which means to turn, face the east.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakwithka,
Malakka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratazayaka,
Ratazayaka,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ba'arataza,
Ba'arataza,
Kawah,
Kawa,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashamayim,
Bashamayim,
Nathan,
Latan,
Lanawa,
Lanaw,
Lakam,
Lakam,
Call,
Call,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalakanawa,
Basalakinaw,
Kwabawatnawa,
Kabawatnaw,
Kasalaknawa,
Kasalaknaw,
Kwabawathinawa,
Kabawatinaw,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Tabayaynawa,
Tabanayinaw,
Banasaya 1,
Banasaya 1,
Abal,
Abal,
Hawashayanawa,
Hawashayinaw,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Hamalakwith,
Hamalakwith,
Waha'ala,
Wala'ala,
Watapar,
Walatapar,
Lawalumium,
Alalemium,
Aman.
Aman,
Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father,
our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
thy will be done,
in earth
in earth,
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debts,
and forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into
And
temptation,
lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Prayer for the Hakak, or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushai,
Ba'ashem Yahushai,
Baba Kashai,
Baba Kashai,
Nathanawa,
Lathanawa,
Hakak,
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 La Rapa'ah,
La Rapa'ah,
Call Makala,
Makal Makla,
Wakal Madawa,
Makal Malawat,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Latahar,
Latahar,
Hamatazarayim,
Hamatazarayim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Lahakim,
Lahakim,
Hamathium,
Hamathium,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Al Rakawat,
Ar-Rakawat,
Hatama Allah,
Hatama Allah,
Lagarshan,
Lagarshan,
Ba'ashem Yahushai,
Ba'ashem Yahushai,
the Waraman.
the water month,
Prayer for the power in the English. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of
in the
Yahushai,
name of Yahushai,
please give us the power.
please give us
The power to heal all manner of sickness
the power to heal all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease,
The power to cleanse the lepers.
the power to cleanse the lepers,
The power to raise the dead.
the power to raise the dead,
The power against unclean spirits.
the power against unclean spirits,
To cast them out in the name of Yahushai.
to cast them out in the name of Yahushai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushai.
Why Yahushai?
Wam, it's like it. Wam Yaka Allah.
Wam Yaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Walahayim.
Matazavia.
Watazabia.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Ha Alawapium.
Ha Alawapium.
Hazaranyum.
Hazaranyum.
Ha Quadazayanyum.
Ha Kwatazayayim.
Ha Kayayam.
Ha Kakayayim.
Wa Quathium.
Walaquathium.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Waraman.
The water month.
Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless ye Yahweh.
and Yahushai,
And Yahushai.
and Michael,
And Michael.
and the angels,
And the angels.
commanding General Yohana,
Commanding General Yohana.
the generals,
The generals.
the captains,
The captains.
the officers,
The officers.
the troopers,
The troopers.
and the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of
In
Yahushai,
the name of Yahushai.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah.
Ayanya,
Ayanya.
Al-Hahorium,
Al-Hahorium.
Ma'ayan,
Mayan.
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah.
Izaria,
Azaria.
Izaria,
Izaria.
Ma'aim,
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Aisha,
Aisha.
Shamayam,
Shemayim.
Warataza,
Baratazah.
Al-Yathan,
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat,
Lamawat.
Ragolka,
Ragoyaka.
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yan. Salaki.
Yanawam,
Yanawam.
Shamarka,
Shamarka.
Hana,
Hana.
La'ah,
La'ah.
Yanawam,
Yanawam.
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah.
Yayashan,
Yayashan.
Shawamar,
Shayamar.
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'al.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Shamarka,
Shamarka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Tazalka,
Tazoika.
Al,
Al.
Yad,
Yeah.
Yumyuka,
Yumyaka.
Yawamam,
Yawamam.
Hashamash,
Ashamash.
La'ah,
La'ah.
Yakaka,
Yakaka.
Wayarak,
Wayarak.
Balya'ala,
Ba Ya'ala.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka.
Makol,
Makal.
Rai,
Rai.
Yashamar,
Yashamar.
Athnapashka,
Athnapashka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Yashamar,
Yashamar.
Tazaathka,
Taza'athka.
Wabuaka,
Wowo'aka.
Ma'aitha,
Ma'aitha.
Wa'ai,
Wahai.
Awulam.
Awalam.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He will
moved.
not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh
Yahweh
shall preserve thee from all evil.
shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh
Yahweh
shall preserve thy going out
shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thine coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Allahayim,
all Damayah,
all Damayah,
Lakah,
Lakah,
all Thakarash,
all Thakarash,
all
Wa'al,
Tashakwat,
Tatshakwat,
all
all
Kaya,
Kaya,
Hana,
Hana,
Awayabika,
Amayamika,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Imaka,
Al Imaka,
Ya'ara Yamwa, Ya'ara Yamwa,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Ya'itazawa,
Ya'itazawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Al Tazapa Wanyaka,
Amarawa,
Amarawa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakidum,
Wanakidum,
Magoya,
Magoya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham,
Sham,
Yasha Allah,
Yasha'ala,
Iwada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'itazawa,
Nawa Itazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakabwa,
Al Yaka,
Al Yaka,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarakwa,
Ahoya,
Al Hoyam,
Arawam,
Alawam,
Waya Shemai,
Waya Shamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Moa'aba,
Moa'aba,
Wahagorium,
Wahagoria,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'aimalak,
Wa'amalat,
Palashah,
Palashat,
Aim,
Ain,
Yashabia,
Yeshabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam,
Gam,
Ashawar,
Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Larawai,
Garawai,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Selah,
Selah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasa Yasara,
Kasimasayara,
Kayabian,
Kayabi,
Bunakaal,
Banakaal,
Kayashawan,
Yakashawan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamabwa,
Ba'ayan the Ara,
but Ayan the Ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
La Adam,
Shayathamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nara,
Nara,
Yamawa,
Ya Mawa,
Ka'ira,
Ka'ira,
Wakaza'aba,
Wakazaaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazal,
Wakatazal,
Manai,
Manai,
Call,
Ka,
Nasayakamwa,
Nayasakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayarasha,
Naya Rasha,
Lanawa,
Anawa,
Ah,
Ah,
Na'awa,
Nayawa,
Ahayam,
Hayam,
Ahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayathamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagolgola,
Kagogola,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rawaka,
Wayaka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Tabaira,
Tabaira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakalahaba,
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 Talaha,
Talaha,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadatma,
Tharadatma,
Basa Arika,
Basa Arika,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapathka,
Wapathka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Wala'at,
Panyaham,
Panyaham.
Qualawan,
So I can say
Qualawan,
Qualawan,
Wayabakashwa,
Wayabakaswa,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabaowa,
Wayabaowa,
Idea,
Idea,
I,
Ai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakapara,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Atha,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labarka,
Labaka,
Al Yawan,
Al Yawan,
Al,
Al,
Call,
Ka,
Ha'arataza.
Ha Arataza.
Psalms 83. In the English, keep not thou silence, O my power.
Keep thy silence, O your power.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still, O my power.
and be not still, O my power.
For lo,
thine
enemies make a tumult,
for thy enemies make it tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thine people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Israel
that the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Israelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Cabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
A sword also is joined with them.
The sword is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Selah.
Selah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kisan,
at the brook of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They have came as for dung to the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Red,
and like Zeeb.
and like Zeeb.
Yea, all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zeba,
as Zeba,
and as Zalmunna,
and as Zamun,
who said,
Let
us take to ourselves
take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O my power,
O my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them afraid of thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Yea,
Let
them be put to shame
them be put to shame
and perish, that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
whose
whose name alone
name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Prayer for the curses. In the English, blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living,
and all things living,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh
in the
Shai,
name of Yahweh Shai,
listen to us now,
listen to us now,
right now,
right now.
send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathen
that speak against us thy prophets,
that speak against us thy prophets,
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school.
and the school.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathens,
and shake loose the treasure
and shake loose the treasure
of the rich of Israel
of the rich of Israel
that refuse to give to the school.
that refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Force thy riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction to the Edomites,
and punishment and destruction to the Edomites,
and the nations,
and the nation,
and their drug dealers,
and the drug dealers,
the court system,
the court system,
the prison system,
the prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
the Aryan Nation,
skinheads,
skinhead,
Posse Comitazi,
Posse Comitatus,
the gay movement,
the gay movement,
the lesbian movement,
the lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space program,
NASA space program,
Army,
Army,
Navy,
Navy,
Air Force,
Air Force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet
open up the internet
and the airways,
and the airwaves,
the cable access
the
channels,
cable access channel,
and the radio channels.
and the radio channel.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
Convict the spirit of any of thine people
that seek to stop us,
that seek to stop us,
and bring swift destruction to all the heathen
and bring swift destruction to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the way
or try to stop us
or try to stop us
from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth.
from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro
Cause them to go to and fro
through the earth
through the earth
and consume them.
and consume them.
Let the plagues
Let the plagues
shake the house of the thief
shake the house of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai,
Let Yahweh Shai,
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with the flying saucers
come down with the flying saucer
and punish all the heathens
and punish all the heathen
that come up against us
that come up against us
as we speak thy word.
as we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known
Cause it to be known
by all
by all
that it is the angels that have done it.
that it's the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shai,
the name of Yahweh Shai,
thank you.
thank you.
Always,
Always,
so be it.
so be it.
Sar, which means a turn. Going to be taking the scrolls to be saluted.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Yah.
This concludes the Isupk Indianapolis Sabbath service.
Salute to the brothers, men of Israel. Amadim Shabbat. Majum, Barak, Yahal Bashem Yahushua Barakathum, Yajmatah. Salute to the sisters watching online. Amajum Shabbat, Amajum, Barak, Yahweh Shemar Alatham Bashem Yahushua, Yajmatah. Would anybody like to be anointed at this time?
Come.
Alright, Most High in Christ. Let's say, come, step up, Brother Sean. Yeah, you can just take a step back. Alright, so each time I point to you, you'll say your name a total of 3 times. This is an anointing prayer in the Hebrew. Only men on the podium will say this. Yabaraka Yahweh, wa Yashamarka, Ya'ar Yahweh, Pan Yahweh, Alyaka, wa Yakanka, Yasha'a Yahweh, Pan Yahweh, Alyaka, wa Yasham, Laka, Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak, Rapah, Magun, Hagun,
Mawat not dissolve.
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 Mawat not dissolve. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the one Aman. The anointing prayer in the English. Yahweh, bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh, make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh, lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless, heal, shield, protect, Mawat not dissolve. So let's clap that up.